salam wa rahmatullah.
Are Yajuj Majuj from Jinn?
Yajuj and Majuj? They're a creation of Allah. I don't think that they're from the Jinn nations, they are a creation from Allah's creation. But their characteristics are already on earth with the people from China. They eat and drink everything. They are descendants of that tribe, that from the children of Sayyidina Nuh there was a nation that went and became the Turk and Turkish of nature, and then from them the Chinese, and that race of people and the characteristic similar to the Chinese characteristic that you see now exhibiting on earth. Chinese people themselves were not saying anything about being bad, that's Allah's creation, but they exhibit the characteristics in which Prophet warned us. They are a group of people who eat and drink everything. And I don't think anybody ever saw that in our time until now, where we reached the time in which alhamdulillah Facebook is showing everyone. These guys eat and drink literally everything. The snake they eat it, they drink its blood, there's not a creature they don't eat or drink, there's not a drink that they don't drink. And in warfare they give them a fork and say, go. They just eat and drink whatever they want, there's no supplies, there's no sort of rations and food for them. They literally give them a fork and knife and say, just eat what you can and go. So this characteristic of Yajuj and Majuj, we see it now on earth. So anyone who wants to see, is that really possible? Yeah, you should watch what you're seeing. That's why people were so outraged when they said, oh this virus, they came from these people who are eating bats, and then everybody started to see bats. Bats only one thing, they eat everything, they drink everything, they have no distinction and they have no discrimination. They eat people, they eat anything, dogs, cats. Yeah, watch out for your pets. But huge Muslim population, the oldest of the Muslim population are in the Chinese regions. So those are separate, those are full on Ahl Sunnah and Tariqah Muslims.
As-salamu alaykum ya Shaykh Nurjan.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
From yesterday's talk, please can you elaborate on the meaning of fear? You say if you have fear you have no or less Iman. Apologies for the lack of knowledge.
No apologies, alhamdulillah, questions are good. We know nothing ourselves either other than what they want us to understand. They want us to understand the physiology and the inner workings. So when the inner devil, for imagine somebody, masjid people, they say, oh I have faith. So why do you have faith? Well I did my Ramadan many years, I've been to Hajj several times, therefore he deems himself to have faith, an inner light that entered. And Prophet described that faith actually is you have to love me more than you love yourself. I just described how crying and loving Prophet to feel ashamed that I've let him down and that shaitan has overrun me. You have to love Sayyidina Muhammad more than you love yourself. You think you reach that? Then go now to the physiology of a devil inside of you working, your characteristic exhibits that devil. So anyone who analyzes, who knows himself will know his Lord. They analyze, oh I'm very stubborn, I don't listen to anything, I don't change anything, I'm very greedy, whatever ruinous trait people have. When you have that trait inside of you, do you think that that creature is allowing you to have faith? No, he's the one destroying it. So as soon as you want to believe, I'm going to be okay, I just have to drink my ginger, I have to take my turmeric, I take my vitamins, I do my salawat, I do my thing, and then a whisper comes and, well follow the science. So what? Where'd that come from? The science. So who says that? You know, the opposite of faith is what? These people are saying, the science. What's the science? What's the science going to do? I don't know the science. So it means that all of a sudden they have a shak and a doubt, maybe Allah's not going to help me, maybe this is not going to help, maybe these things are not going to do. You can put the science on top with faith because Allah gave a cure and a remedy for everything. But the supreme is Allah has to make. Even when I take medicine for whatever sickness Allah has given to me, my power comes from Allah. He has to activate that medicine to work for me. So whatever I put into my mouth has to be by the power and izzah and might of Allah. But there is an inner demon, if we don't conquer the inner demon, well he's the one who's going to be creating a doubt in everything, in everything. I won't have this, I won't have money, I won't have this, I won't have that, I won't have health, I won't have whatever it is I'm not going to have. Who's saying that to you? You think an angel is in there agreeing with you? You're not going to have these things, that's not going to happen. No, your children are all going to be in difficulty, you're going to be like that. You think angels are talking like that to you? Angels are fully with Allah. The soul talks like that? No. So because that inner creature is running wild within the body of somebody, well that's the guy who's making all the problems, these doubts, these whispers and whispers about everybody, whisper about this, make you to be anxious in the middle of the night. It's an inner demon running wild. And that's the problem, that if you don't kill that inner demon so that he doesn't run wild, he doesn't whisper, he doesn't do any of these things, and you sleep like the dead at night, that you just you're out because you're rida with Allah and going towards the heavens. And throughout the day you meditate and contemplate and you make the connection and you do what you have to do. So the yaqeen of faith and certainty of faith is how much of your foot is on that devil's neck, that he's not running around, he's not talking, he's not whispering. And that's by the good character, good deeds, good akhlaq. Means that the only way to gain that support is they did everything and they had the best of character. As a result the support of Prophet reached them, and when Prophet reached them, that becomes the foot of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq upon the hole in the heart. Remember we said in the Safar month entering the cave, whose foot went onto the hole of that heart into the cave? Because that represents the heart, and there's a hole in the heart in which shaitan can enter, and through that hole he enters in the heart, creates a mischief and a confusion for people. How does that foot come onto that hole? It's the foot of the great Siddiq, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, and it only comes when you truly are La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. With that ishq and that love, and that I'm trying to keep a siddiqiyya character, I'm trying to keep my good character, I'm trying to do everything possible, please send your support. Then inshaAllah his foot and his qadam comes upon that hole, that shaitan not entering into your heart. So that your heart is for Allah, your heart is for the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, and that is a great struggle. And that's why Turuqs came and said, why are you busy with fighting every devil on the outside, complain about this, complain about that, this is that, this is that, when the greatest devil is inside. So if you didn't kill your inner devil, why are you worried about all the outer devils? Make comments on them and this is that, this is that, what do they have to do with you? Kill the inner devil so that the inner devil gives the strength and is depleted and weakened. As a result the soul becomes like the paradise where devils try to run in, but Allah make the servant to be mahfuz, guarded, right? So when Allah grants their soul to be guarded, He places guardians within their reality, that every time a snake comes those guardians grab that snake and throw them out. And that's why so many people are dreaming of snakes. snake is coming, snakes are here, snakes are biting me, so I cut a snake's head, another snake is coming. Yeah, because they're coming all over you inside of people. And until they have good characteristic and truly put the sword of their fight within themselves and not on the outside, not finding problem with everything, not trying to fight everyone on the outside, never making a comment on somebody else's spiritual path. They're only making comments on their own path and they fought their own demons and their own realities. So those are the importance and that's the reality of the struggle, inshaAllah.